Okay, in the previous class, we were discussing about reflection coefficient. Okay, is it audible? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
And PPT is visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, now in the previous class, we were discussing about that reflection coefficient. Reflection coefficient is defined as the ratio of reflected wave phasor to the incident wave phasor. Okay. So this reflected wave phasor means in the wave what the expression for voltage V of x we got in the previous class. So this is a total voltage at any point over a transmission line. We got an expression. It consists of two terms. So this first term is called as the incident wave, and the second term is reflected wave. I explained in the previous class. So this is a reflected wave phasor, and this is the incident wave phasor. At any position, if you consider any position over a transmission line, say like it may be here, the ratio of those two reflected wave phasor divided by incident wave phasor at any position gives the reflection coefficient at that particular position. See like this. So why it is called as a reflected wave phasor? Because we are considering amplitude and phase of the reflected wave. Similarly, amplitude and phase of the incident wave at that particular position. Okay, so reflection coefficient is a function of distance. So as we move like this, reflection coefficient changes as a function of distance. Okay, that's why so this is a function of rho of x, function of distance. So it is a reflected wave phasor, this term here I have taken v naught minus e to the power plus gamma x, and incident wave phasor is this is the one I have taken. So ratio of those two, in this denominator, if you take it to the numerator, we will be getting it is a plus to 2 gamma x. So reflection coefficient at any position is given by this equation. So here you can observe this is V naught minus V naught plus is there. Okay, now we will see this one what is the value of this, how to get this constant. Actually it is a phasor but a complex constant here. Okay, so reflection coefficient is a function of distance. So it is very important parameter, reflection coefficient over a transmission line, because at any position it says how much reflection is there. Actually we do not want this reflected wave. Okay, what we are expecting, this entire incident wave must be dissipated in the load resistance or a load impedance ZL. But if there is a reflected wave generated at any position, it may be any position over this or at the load itself, if a reflected wave is there, that is a waste of energy. That means power is not delivered to this ZL. It is going back towards the source. So our intention is always to maximize the power delivered to the load ZL. But if it is not matched, automatically reflected wave will be generated. So if you measure here what is the reflection, we will come to know how much power is delivered to this ZL. Okay, the reflection coefficient says that, for example, reflection coefficient is a 0 here. 0 means there is no reflected wave. See, reflected wave is equal to 0. That is there is no reflected wave. No reflected means the entire power is delivered to the load ZL. Okay, so reflection coefficient rho of x take a minimum value 0, that is associated with the match termination. See, this ZL is matched with the characteristic impedance of the transmission line. Then there is no reflected wave. Similarly, if it is equal to 1, tau of x, so tau of x is equal to 1. x1 means reflected wave amplitude is same as the incident wave. Okay, so automatically this entire wave reflect back. So maximum value of this tau of x is 1. So usually in most of our applications, practical applications, we will be measuring this reflection coefficient. Based on this, we will come to know how much power is delivered to our load impedance. So if we observe we are having more reflection, we should avoid that reflection by doing impedance matching or any other means. Okay, so we should make like maximum power must be delivered to ZL by avoiding this reflected wave. So before while doing any applications we have to do, if we do not consider this reflected wave, automatically simply we will be we will be getting lesser power delivered to the load. Okay, so for example in these applications, in most of the time we will be, if we do not consider this problem, transmission line problem. Okay, because it is whether it is matched with the input impedance of this mixer, that is a load here for example. Okay, if you simply connect, sometimes it may not work, mixer may not work. We are always thinking why the output is not coming here properly. Okay, we are expecting the output from this mixer circuit, it is of some value, but because of a problem here, mismatch problem, ZL not matched with the Z naught, if power instead of power delivered to this mixer, it may be going back like this. So because of that it may not be working properly. So but if we do not consider that reflected wave, automatically what happens here, what we are expecting may not be coming here. So in most of the cases we neglect this transmission line problem at a higher, at lower frequency it is a no problem, but if we consider higher frequency, if you do not consider this problem, then even this mixer is a good, it is no problem in this mixer circuit, we may not be getting output here. Okay, so that's why we should consider, first we should see whether it is a matching is there. Reflection coefficient we should measure here. What is the reflection here? Reflection coefficient. So if it is 0 here or very low, then we can see the maximum power is delivered to this. Even though it is not working, then problem is in the mixer. Okay, so first we should check here. So every stage we have to do that in the RF and microwave frequency, because it is a cascade connection of many networks used to be there like this. Everywhere there is a mismatch, maybe mismatch here, maybe here, everywhere we have to test. So reflection coefficient is a very important parameter. We will be measuring the reflection coefficient at every stage, here. Okay, so now we should, after looking at a reflection coefficient, okay, this too we will come to know how much power is delivered to the next stages. Okay, that's why it's very important parameter here. So this okay, so that is a reflection coefficient here. Now you see, in most of the cases instead of measuring reflection coefficient everywhere, most of the times we measure the reflection coefficient at the load point, that is at the load ZL here. What is the reflection coefficient here? So reflection coefficient at the load position, I took this is a x is equal to L here. See distance, in the previous class I was telling, I did not display this figure I think in the previous class. So this is a distance, x is equal to 0, here the source is here. As we move, the distance increases here, okay, and it is equal to L at a load position, x is equal to L at a load position. Okay, I have taken this, x is equal to L at the load position. And this at the load position, what is the reflection coefficient? It is a function of distance. Tau is a function of distance. If x is equal to L, what is the reflection coefficient? That is the load reflection coefficient. See, load reflection coefficient, tau L. Okay, reflection coefficient at the load, that is at x is equal to L, because we have taken length of the line is equal to L. So at load position, x is equal to L here. So substitute in this equation. In this equation 18, you put x is equal to L. So that is a load reflection coefficient called as a tau L. Okay, instead of calling it as a tau x, you call it as a tau L, because we are measuring at the load position. What is the reflection at this position? That is x is equal to L. Okay, so reflection coefficient tau L equal to this. This is the reflection coefficient. Okay, so that is only we in this we have to put x is equal to L. See here, this x is equal to L, we will be getting tau L. So now from this equation, load reflection coefficient is given by this equation. Only the difference is you put instead of x, you put it a L. It is at a distance L. L may be anything. It may be any centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, or whatever it is. Okay, based on our application and the circuit, this L may be anything. We are finding our load is at a distance L, and we are finding the reflection coefficient. So now this tau L, it is given by this equation. Now rearranging this equation, so this is a load reflection coefficient. Okay, so now from this equation 19, see, rearranging that equation, we will be getting expression for V naught minus divided by V naught plus. See, like just what we did, load reflection coefficient is given by this equation, V naught minus V naught plus. Okay, that ratio we obtained in terms of load reflection coefficient. So that is this e to the power minus 2 gamma L. You take this to here, to L, to the left hand side, right hand side, we will be having this 2L e to the power minus 2 gamma L. So V naught minus divided by V naught plus, this is equal to this. This is now in terms of this ratio is in terms of load reflection coefficient and distance of the load, where the load is. See this L, 2L e to the power minus 2 gamma L. I will see that next. Okay. Now substituting this V naught minus V naught plus, this one. Okay. In equation 18, this is the equation 18 here. Okay. V naught minus V naught plus we got in terms of load reflection coefficient. Okay. Load reflection coefficient is this value. Okay, substitute this that is this value in this equation. So this is the one. See, this is a tau L e to the power minus 2 gamma L e to the power plus 2 gamma L here. Okay. So now, see here, tau of x now becomes tau L. See this is a tau of x. Reflection coefficient at any position. It is now in terms of load reflection coefficient and the this here. Okay, so this is you can write it as, see this one, combining these two exponential, we can write like this. Okay, so here L minus x, 2 and gamma common, L minus x. Okay, this equation 21. Okay, so this equation you can write 2L, L minus x is a D. L minus x means it is a distance. See, this is a total length is a L. For example, if you want to measure a reflection coefficient here, that is x is equal to some value from year to year. Now if I want to find the reflection coefficient here, then from the load point it is at a distance of D, that is L minus x. At what distance this position is from the load point? This is a load point. Okay, I want to find out a reflection coefficient here. This point is at what distance from the load? That is L minus x distance. D is from the load. From the load, at what point we are measuring, at what distance we are measuring the reflection coefficient. So it is L minus x here. Total length is L, and we moved a distance x from the source point, so to this point. Okay, this is x, from here to here is x, so this is from here to here is a L. So if you want a distance from the load, at what distance we are measuring, that becomes L minus x here. Okay, so that's why I substituted here. So this is the distance measured from the load, D is the distance measured from the load. So reflection coefficient tau of x in terms of load reflection coefficient tau L, and distance is given by this equation. This equation also you can use to find the reflection coefficient. Now this term V naught minus and V naught plus is not there, but tau L is there. Okay, this is tau L. What is tau L? This is a tau L now. Okay, we will see how to get a value of tau L. This is a load reflection coefficient. How to get this value? We will see this. Okay, so you can use. Hello. Oh.
We can't able to see the cursor, ma'am, where you are pointing out.
Oh, okay, fine. Is it now? Can you see movement?
No, ma'am.
No. Screen is visible, but this cursor movement is not visible. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
I think maybe the problem in system problem maybe. I am doing now today in class in my home. I think system is slow. It may not be catching. Okay. Anyway, can you able to see the equations?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Okay.
able to see the equations.
Cursor movement is not catching the system. I think it's so slow. Oh, okay. I will fix the point in the next class. Okay. I am sharing these slides from home. I think some problem is there. Okay. Mm. I expected. I think because while sharing system speed is also very important. In the class it was not coming because system was high speed system. Okay. Okay, I will fix it in the next class. Okay, but can you are you able to catch what I am saying now? Huh? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Like the diagram, maybe.
So, okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it is difficult. I think, huh? Simply like without. Okay. Okay, okay, fine. I will do something.